end up finding this out and getting another one. Don't look like anyone wants to chat.
No. Oh, Bree, hello. Aaron, hi. Where are you both from? So, hello.
Hi, well, let us know where you're from. FindMeAMedium. Hi, Zoe.
Harlow. Wow.
Oh, I know Harlow.
Yes, don't we just?
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
Yeah, my brother
Lovely.
lives in Harlow. Oh, no, he's just moved from Harlow. We used to live in Southend, so now we're in Scotland. Oh, lovely, lovely. I've been to Bournemouth a few times. We lived there for 13 years and it's gone a bit downhill since.
Bridget from Arkansas. Wow. You're a long way from home.
Yeah. Yeah, so, right, should we get started?
Yep, let's kick the show off with a bang.
Why not? Bang! Yeah. Right. As I don't recognise any of you actually on here tonight, I'm Paul.
I'm Luke.
And together we are Double Trouble. Why did we go to Southend?
No, why did you go
to Southend? Yeah, why did you go Southend? So it's because a friend was living there, and we started lodging there to help us save money for a mortgage, but then we ended up getting our own place there. But now we're living here. Hi, Linda. How are you, my lovely?
Spirit sent us to Scotland.
Yes.
So
be back home with your family.
Yep, and to get well away from yours.
Hi, Nancy.
Are you?
Yes. What, you want to do this?
Yes, right. We'll do a group card to start off with. Paul will give you a demonstration of his poker shuffling.
No, you're not getting all that lot, but that one you can have.
So that's how you managed to get all the aces, is it?
Don't even know how to play poker.
Okay, right. The opening group card is the Angel of Blessing. Okay, and the angel says, I am blessed in many ways, and I bless all that I have. To be aware and open to our true selves is the greatest blessing. When we are blessed, all those around us participate in it. Blessings never come just for one. Bless and hold sacred all that you are just now. There you go.
Yeah. What I'm going to say to you first is we're only on here for an hour, but after that we're going straight over to our Double Trouble at home page, and we're going to continue there for a couple of hours. So if you want to join us there, more the merrier. So, but the first one I'm going to go to is Bree McGarth. can I have 3 colours, please? And Aaron Round, can I have 3 colours from you as well, please? Yeah, we've been to see Luke's mum today, Linda. Just wait for Bree and Aaron for their 3 colours.
Grey, red, yellow, purple.
Blue, green, white.
Red, yellow, purple from Aaron. She's very well, Linda, thank you.
Right, okay, I'm going to go over to my little desk and actually do these for you while Luke brings out the crystal balls and gives you some lovely messages. But I will ask if you can refrain from putting colours up until I call your name, because it clogs it up and it confuses us. Thank you.
Right. So today we'll start off crystal reads with Miss Scarlet. Okay, so it's Miss Scarlet we're kicking off with, and stick all your names up for crystal reads, and I'll let Spirit highlight somebody's name. So, Spirit, where are we going? Where are we going, Spirit? Right. Well, that was very quick. Thank you, Spirit. Linda Wallace. Linda Wallace. I am coming to you. You didn't escape, Linda. Okay. Right, Linda, as I tune into your energies, I am being made very much aware of your wonders in the green fields and the woods, as I'm seeing an image of you wandering through a slightly wooded area. And in doing so, you're going up, and it's almost like you are hugging trees. Yeah, you're hugging trees. And as you do so, I can see that there is a passage of energy from the tree into yourself and from yourself into the tree. It's like a form of communication is going on at a very high spiritual level. And as you're doing all this, Linda, I can see that there is a person in spirit that is standing close by you. Now, I'd also want to say that as I look at your energy field, I can see that there is a good connection with yourself to the world of spirit, and that you're a very spiritual individual, because I can see quite a considerable amount of purple energy floating around you. So I'm going to actually tune in to this individual that is moving around you in spirit. Okay. And I can sense coming close to me the energy of an individual from behind me now. And what I want to say to you is, this person is coming through my window. Now, I've just had double glazing done recently, and I've got this brand new front door that's all singing, all dancing, and still spirit comes through my window. What do I have to do to convince them to use the door?
Follow the animal.
So as this gentleman, as I was saying, energy of a gentleman is drawing close to me, I want to say this individual that draws close to me is not a particularly old gentleman, if I can say that. I want to say that this person very much feels to me within the middle age bracket, which for me is 55 up to the age of 70. So he sits in that bracket there. And I want to say that as he keeps doing this with his hands, I can see that his hands are quite, I'm not going to say scarred, I'm going to say worn, as in there's signs of, the hands have been doing some rough and ready type work, laboring, work with the hands, because I can see they're well worn around some of the knuckle areas and the fingers, the fingertips, like so, almost like there's a little bit of a rough feel to this particular gentleman's hands. Um, if this was a lady's hands, I would expect them to feel very nice, genteel, and soft, but this is definitely a man's hand. Now, as he draws close to me, I want to say that this gentleman is a very, he comes across as a strong gentleman. So I want to say that this man is not skinny like I am, okay, and he's not overweight, as in, massive, but I'm going to say that he's medium build-ish, but he's got a fair bit of muscle on him. So this is obviously from what I would call laboring type work, the work with the hands. And he could be described to a degree as a bit of a gentle giant, because he has a very soft side to him, in that he is a compassionate individual, okay, and I feel that he is very much a very strong family man, and I can sense, as he's over to my left hand side here, I can sense that there is familiar love there, as like family love. This is a man who had high regard for his family, because I can sense the family love coming from him. It is not what I would say overpowering. It's something what I would like to say is it's there, but it's very rarely shown. Okay, he is a family orientated person, but he's not one that would show emotion. It's very much reserved. So there's like two sides of two sides of him. There's the one side that is in the workplace, very little emotion in regards to showing emotion, and then there's at home, where you could see a crack appear in his facade. Okay. And let me think. I want to say that he's now, Linda, I don't have a fatherly feel around this gentleman at all. So not your father. This is more of I would say, taking you as generation one, mum and dad is generation two. I'd say generation two, but I'm looking more on the uncle side of things. Okay, I'm looking more at the uncle side of things, or a person who was like an uncle. Definitely not father. Definitely not father, because I can sense him still behind me. Now, this gentleman, as he comes in, is one who I would want to say is very much someone who I would say is he has a protective feel around him. This is a chap who I would want to describe him as someone who would be quick-tempered at times, and he would be highly protective of his family. In other words, anyone crosses, or shall we say, crosses the family name, makes a fuss of anything like that, like he'd be very much straight in their face if they were bad mouthing his family and those that he considered to be family. And I also want to say that this gentleman does have a bit of a he has a taste for liquor. I'm not going to say that he's a drunk or anything like that, but I'm saying he definitely has a bit of a oh, he likes a beer. You know what I like? You know what I mean by that? He likes a beer. Not so much drinking at home, but more in a bar. You know, during the weekends time or times when he had days off. Anyway, the gentleman comes in, and the reason he's coming in, Linda, is he wants to bring his protective spirit around you, his protective energy around you. I'm seeing this chap as you're out in like in wooded areas in the countryside and things like that around where you are. I see this gentleman in the crystal. He's always hovering around. He's very rarely would you come extremely close, but he's always hovering around in the background, and it's almost like he is guarding you from a distance. It's like he is lending his energy to be a lookout, and to make sure that you are free from any hassle, free from any dangers of that. It's like he's being, as he was in life, he's being in spirit, which he's always on the lookout. I mean, this guy is very much like, what I call it, it's like shark watching. That's how I'd want to describe this chap. It's like he's shark watching. So whenever you're out going anywhere, he's always lingering around in the background, having a look out, seeing what's going on, who's coming, whatever else. It's like he's psyching them out or giving it the, is he, isn't he, yeah, maybe, okay, I'll watch this guy. And he's always ready to jump in if someone seems to be a bit on the dodgy side. And I want to say that I can also sense, coming in now a bit closer, is the second gentleman that comes in closer. And as he comes in, I want to say this gentleman that draws close. Again, he's not an overly large chap like this, and he's not skinny like me. I want to put this guy as sort of like a medium build, and he's medium because of his frame, his muscle structure, and it's not because too many pies. And as he comes in, the one thing I want to say about this guy is it's almost like someone has gone out of their way to paint this gentleman's face with a very stern look, a very stern looking face. So much so that if this guy had been given Botox all around, I'd understand why. Because there is very little emotional response or emotional feature expression on his face. It's the same expression all the time, and it's one that looks very stern. He's also one who, irrespective of what situation you put this man in, his face never changes. He's always stern looking, like there's like he has been emotionally drained completely. The emotion chip that sits in the back of the head has been pulled out and thrown in the bin. He doesn't express any form of emotion. So if this was a happy occasion, he'd still look very stern. If this was an extremely sad and tear-jerking situation, he'd still look stern. Okay. Yeah, and I've just heard a female voice from behind me say, if this gentleman was smacked in the face with a frying pan, his face would still not change. Yeah, okay. It's like it's frozen. It's almost like his face is completely frozen, to be honest with you. And he draws close, and he comes in very much to, again, offer his protection and his strength to you in a manner so that you could progress further forward. They're very much stalking around you, not in the sense to cause trouble, but they're very much shark watching. The pair of them are shark watching you as you go in and out of the house. And looking further into the crystal, I want to say, Linda, that I can see just ahead of you as you stand. Now you're standing like me and you're looking that way. So the view I'm getting is going that direction. And as I look with you just stood in front of me with your back to me, ahead of you, I can see that there is an image of another pasture at the other side of the gate. Now, as I look at this other patch, I want to say it's untouched fresh green grass. And I'm seeing a path leading from where we are stood now, and it's going towards that. So that is telling me that this particular phase that you've been walking in is coming to an end in the not too distant future. And that fresh grass is ahead of you. So this is an indication to me that there is a new phase shortly coming up. And this one, which has been slightly, I'm going to say, rough and ready in some places, and maybe a bit dull, absent, if you like, is very much coming to an end. And the new one, I can see there's a great big huge field of it, and we're actually coming up to what I would call the gate. So it's got the railings on the ground so sheep and cattle and that can't cross it when the gate is open. But I can see it's leading to the gate, and behind the other side of the gate is lots and lots and lots of freshly green grass. So a new start is coming. This one, which has been literally more downs than there's been ups, more. It's been a rough walk for you. It's been a rough walk. It doesn't surprise me that you've got people doing shark watching round about you. It's almost as though, Linda, you've. It wouldn't surprise me if you felt like Spirit had abandoned you, really, in that sense. But things are looking up going forward, and I think you're going to see a big change around. Bear in mind, of course, Spirit are not exactly working on the same time frame as ourselves. So I can't give you an exact date when this is going to happen. I do feel that it's not too far away. However, Spirit being as they are, for us, it could be weeks ahead, and they'll want to say it was only 2 minutes ago that we started it. So we have to play it by their rules, so to speak. So meanwhile, while you're approaching that change of phase, your two shark watching friends will still be there, keeping their eye on you until such times as the changeover happens. And I do sense that this changeover will not only just be a fresh start, but I do feel that there is going to be a change over in spirit guides, because the two that are quite close to you at the moment, I can see are standing slightly further back than I would expect to see, which would suggest to me that there's going to be a changeover. They're not leaving you. It's just a change over on the spirit guides as to who is taking the lead this time round as you go into your new pastures. So there is stuff to look forward to, and it's just a matter of when they activate the changeover. Yeah, all I'm hearing is soon. That is all they're saying is soon. I don't know what they mean by soon. Is it like tomorrow, or tomorrow night? I would say from experience, we'll probably have to go by our own initiative and gut feeling. So when you feel things changing slightly, and your gut is saying something's afoot, that is likely to be an indication from your higher self that the changeover has started. Okay, and that's when you might notice your regular guides backing off and new ones coming forward. I have seen what they are, in the sense of, are they Indians, are they monks, are they nuns, are they this, that, and the next thing. I have seen what they are, but I am forbidden to tell you, because it is something that you have to work out and you have to build the relationship up. And if they allowed me to tell you who they are and what the names are, then it wouldn't be helping you. If I say that, it wouldn't be helping you. So there are things to look forward to, Linda, and I wish you every success with it. Meanwhile, please don't feel like you've been left in the lurch. They are there still. It's just very much a case of awaiting Spirit's timing. So with that, Lindy, I'm going to say thank you very much for allowing me to read for you this evening. That's been an absolute pleasure. I can see Paul is biting at the bit to come over with his lovely waxworks. So I'm going to make space for Paul as he comes over, and so thank you very much. I will see you shortly. And he'd like to call forward Bree McGrath. Bree McGrath, you're welcome, Linda. As Paul has your cards ready. Over to you, Paul. I will see you soon.
Right, Bree. I do actually feel there's been so much going on around you, and there's been quite a lot of upset as well being brought around you, because what I'm actually seeing is quite a murky colour, and there's been quite a few problems here. If you look, there's quite a few problems around here, but your spiritual journey is really starting to come off, and things are actually starting to look up for you. But if you look here, this just looks a bit like, Lady and the Tramp. This is like the tramp of the dog, which is here. And I do feel that if you saw a dog like that, you'd take it in and bath it and make sure it's all nice and clean and that. Hi, Debbie. How are you, my lovely? Yeah, you would actually take that dog in and actually help it and bring it back sort of to life again, its fur and all that. But things haven't been so good. There's been quite a few upsets, I'm being told. There is a gentleman here, what looked like he's at the bar ordering a pint, just here. Things are going to be starting to brighten up, but there's a lot of healing all around you at the moment because they're saying you need a lot of healing. And I do feel there's a baby here as well, just up here, around you as well. So it's either lost through miscarriage or born a stillbirth around you as well. I They're not telling me whether that was you or someone you're close to that's actually doing that. That's actually lost this baby, but it's actually coming around you at the moment. And there's been loads of. They're saying there's been a lot of upset and a lot of tears all around you, which I'm trying to find out some, and they're just. It looks like you've been shut away from things because if you look here, there's a gate here. We're trying to get through, and it's closed. So I feel that it's, and I'm being told as well that there's things that you're being shut out from. It's like someone gets married and you don't get invited, and things like that. You're being shut out, but they're saying spirit are actually all around you and being around you now because they feel that you do actually you deserve the love that comes and not all this bitterness. That's can you understand this, boy? Because they're telling me there's quite a lot of bitterness in the family and around you as well. That they are actually coming in and they are saying, as the old song goes, things can only get better because it can't get any worse. That is what I'm just being told. But there's been a lot of bumpy roads. Look, there's a horse here, and what they're saying is you've taken so much on board that it's weighing you down, and they're actually giving you this horse from spirit, a spiritual horse, where you can actually give the horse will actually take them off you and actually help lighten the load, if you can understand this, because they're saying you need to meditate and imagine a fire and all these baggages that are on your shoulders that being thrown into this fire and coming up around to try and lighten you down because it's really getting you down and you are being really down. Yeah, I can actually feel that myself, Brie. There's a lot of things, and I've got to ask. There is. I do feel there's a mother in spirit. It's either your mother or a grandmother, but I do feel it's on the mother's side that there is a mother or grandmother in spirit around you at the moment because they're coming in to be close to you because you feel like you're empty, you've got no one, and things aren't really things don't seem to be going right, and you feel all alone and getting no help or no support. But she's actually coming in and saying, "I am here, I am with you." Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a horrible month. I lost my mum in December 2008, and it was awful. Christmas has never been the same since. So I do sort of know where you're coming from there, but she's actually coming in with a lot of love and a lot of understanding at the moment, and she does come in to sit around by you, and I actually feel that she is actually always there holding your hand and being by your side, that she is actually moving things. Oh, bless you, bless you. The love, it is all here. If you look, the red and yellow together, the love and the light that is actually coming through. And I do feel this is your mother actually being a bright star. And she's saying, just look up overnight, look up at the sky and see that bright star. I will make sure that I will be shining it to you and looking at this star, but the love that is actually coming for you. And there is a thank you also coming in from Spirit as well. Thank you for doing what you done. And thank you for being strong. Because I couldn't do it. I remember I could not do that. But she's actually saying, thank you for being strong. And she's just so proud of her girl and being all around the love, the light, and the admiration. And yeah, you will feel lost, but your mum is always there and you can call on her and she will come to you. But it'll probably be when you're at your most relaxed, which is normally when you're laying down in your bed and you're relaxing. She will come and give you things. And she's saying when she does come, she's going to give you little words, which when you wake up, you'll remember those words. And if you can, write those words down. It may be only 1 or 2 words at a time, or it may be 3 or 4 words, but you will remember these words and write them down. Did you? They're most the spiritualist birds, they are robins. Yeah. But if you can, just write them down and actually write them down, and there will become a message. Just write the ones you remember, write them down. They may not be in an order, but it'll be like a jigsaw, and you will work out what this message will be. And it's not for me to know, it's not for anyone else to know, it is for you. But what I would like, if you can, is actually let me know that you've got the message, you know what the message is. You don't have to tell me what it is, just let me know that you've got it. But so I shouldn't say she. Your mum is actually coming around you and she is actually being around you and she is watching all over you and she's coming in with so much love and admiration for you. And also, there's a cat here if you look there. There's a cat there. And also, I'm being told that you've got a wolf coming in, a spiritual wolf that is actually coming in and being around you and giving you protection. And I'm going to leave their love with you and say, God bless you and thank you. And your mum is just blowing you a kiss and saying, you'll always be my girl. And I'm going to leave that with you and say, bless you. That's wrong. That's wrong. I just bought stuff. I'm sorry, I've just really mucked up, but it is actually the same message anyway. There is so much, because there's so much going on around here. And sorry, that is Aaron's, which I will come to you. Yeah, there is so much light and new beginnings and new chapters actually coming and a lot of healing around you as well. So I do apologise, these are, and where it's murky here, it is actually been getting you down and things have been getting you down, and also the love of your mum, loss of your mum, and that is getting you down, but the healing is actually coming up and being around you. And I'm going to leave all that with you and say bless you, but keep me posted, please. Bless you. Right, Aaron, this one's of yours, but I'm going to say bless you, and yeah, and she's coming around and she's putting her arms around you so much. Right, Aaron, stop doubting yourself. They're telling me you are doubting yourself so much that you just don't know what you're seeing and what you're not seeing, because they are actually telling me that what you are seeing is right. You are seeing spirit, and they are actually saying you have got to start listening because things will make sense. Can you understand this, Aaron? Yeah. And like here, and this one is your card. So as you can see, I've got your name on there. Yeah. There is a lot of people around you, and you do see them, but they're actually. If you can give us a review on our page, Double Trouble at Home, that'd be fantastic, Bree. But yeah, there's a lot of spiritual things coming, and they are trying to talk to you as well and bring sense into you. And they're saying, we're trying, but I think you're having problems actually tuning into spirit, if you can understand that, because things are actually coming around, but brightness is actually coming. Things are going to be looking up, but there is so many people all around you here and here. There's a gentleman here. There's a lady here, what looks in pure white. But this lady is actually, I do feel it is a motherly figure. If it's not your mum, then it's someone who was like a mother to you, because she's actually coming in and pure white and pure love. Yeah, yeah. Always remember, first thought is spirit, the second thought is your own. So yeah, this does feel a motherly link. So I do feel if it's not your mother, then it's someone who's close to you there. There's also a couple of foxes here as well, spirit animal foxes that are actually coming around, and dogs. And you know, I was reading this card by mistake to Bray, and the things I'm seeing now, I did not see in there in this the last one. How strange is that? So yeah, uh, there is a gentleman also up here as well, being around you, and it's like someone's actually making potions as well at you. So I don't know why there is people all looking down at you, and this looks a bit of a grisly thing, doesn't it? But no, this is a nice monster. I think that he's actually coming round and actually giving the nice thing here. But if you look here, there is someone like trying to, what, I'll have to bring it closer. Look here, it's like someone's at a cauldron and actually making spells. But have you thought of doing that sort of thing, like making spells or something, Aaron? Because I can't understand why they're actually giving me someone actually like a cauldron and doing spells. But there is so much light around you, and there is so much love also around you. And yeah, I can see a few birds and dogs and cats. You're full of animals as well, and these animals are all around you as well. The horse is here as well to carry the burdens that you're taking. And also, they're saying you've got to take this mask off because uh, people want to see the real you, not the person you think they are. But because they're saying when you're out with mates and all that, you're all bubbly and all that, but when you get home, you're a bit, oh God. All right, well, keep hold of that. It may be someone around you that does do that sort of thing, but I can't take it back from what I'm being told. But yeah, there is a cross also around you, so they're actually giving you a gold cross, and things are actually things will brighten up, as you can see in the yellow, and here it's even more. But there is a lot of love coming down from family that are in spirit. They're all coming down and all around you at the moment. Um, is there a birthday or a party coming up? It's either a wedding, birthday, or anniversary. It's a celebration coming up near, or is it, or it's just gone? Because they're saying they were there when it was the celebration, but they're not telling me what it is. So I don't know what this is, but yeah. But I'm going to leave their love with you and say thank you for doing that and let me do that for you. If you can find out about this, all right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I can accept that. So, but they were with her on her birthday. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with you. Right, Deline Whitbow, boy, is that Delene? 3 colours, please. And Zoe Phillips, please. Can I have 3 colours of you both, please? Pink, blue, green. And Darlene, I hope I'm saying your name right. Well, I'll go and do this card, and Luke will actually shout it out if you do come over with it. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, that Darlene hasn't come up yet, so I'll do this one. And if I do and I've got time, then I will do her. But if I haven't, then I haven't.
7 minutes.
Yeah, I can't wait around.
Zoe Phillips, pink, blue, green.
Yeah, that's one I've got.
Okay.
It's a Darlene one.
Right. We've got very little time left, so I'm going to
come over to
do
our other page.
angel cards, split the pack, and take from the front. So, where are we going with this one, Spirit? Leanne L. Spirit have given me this one for you, which is the angel Bridget. And Bridget is not wanting to note the color that's surrounding this is blue. Okay, that's a very strong healing color. Okay, and Angel Bridget is saying that there is a situation revolving around yourself, and that you have been bringing this to Spirit in your meditation and your prayers, and it has been playing on your mind as to how to deal with the situation that presents itself to you, and you've been asking Spirit for direction. And the angel Bridget is responding by saying that you need to take stock of everything, the whole situation, okay? And you need to look deeper into the situation before proceeding anywhere. So what they're saying here is look at it, look at the possible actions that you could take, and look at the possible outcomes from those actions. For example, if you do A, the likelihood is B, C, and D may occur. So you need to have a response for B, C, and D. So they're saying look into it deeper, look at all the pros and cons and all the possible outcomes as a result of the action you're planning, and have a response for those potential outcomes. So they want you to exercise caution before doing anything. At the end of the day, it's all down to timing. Okay, to have the fruitful outcome that you seek, okay, you have to ensure that all the timings are spot on. For example, all the planets are aligned, all the boxes are aligned, ready for you to tick. If you were to take the action before everything is aligned, then the likelihood is that it's going to go down the Swanee. Okay, you're not going to get the response or the result that you seek or have been working for. So take a step back, look at what you're planning to do, look at the potential outcomes of that action, have a response for those outcomes, the potential outcomes, and await Spirit's timing. Once Spirit say thumbs up, that's when you go for it, knowing that you've done the homework, you've got an answer for the potential outcomes that might come your way. You're forearmed, you're forewarned, you're fully prepared. Spirit want to support you and help you through this, but they're saying that you must not act at this moment, but prepare your actions and responses and await their timing. Once their timing's here, they've got the planets aligned, they've got all the boxes ticked, everything will fall into place, and you'll get the big thumbs up and go for it. Now, of course, the issue is, when will this be? And that, unfortunately, Leanne, I'm not able to tell you, because Spirit, again, work in a different time zone from us. To be honest with you, if they say it's happening now, that could mean it's like happening in 2 weeks' time, or it could be 2 months' time,
or 10 years,
or even 10 years' time. I really don't know. Trust your instincts and trust your guides and trust Spirit to give you the thumbs up when everything's sorted. Okay, they are working with you in the background to get the results, right? And that's what I want to say about that. We are coming to the death of this show, but at 1:15 we will be opening up our own page, and if you want to transfer yourselves across to there, you are welcome to do so. Right, so that's my final read on this side tonight. But what I'm going to do is invite Paul back to interpret the card that he was doing, and once he's finished that, we will switch over to our own page. So thank you for your patience. I'm sorry about the juggling, but here's Paul.
Yes, here I come. Right, Zoe Phillips. Right, from what I'm seeing with you is there's a lot of things happening around you, and there is new things coming around you as well, which I will show you here. If you look here at the green here, and that is new energies, new things coming around you. There is healing also coming around you as well, but if you look here, there's a dog here in spirit, and there's a gentleman here as well, all around you. But if you go here, there's a lady and a gentleman here. So I do feel this is Nan and Grandad around you, actually coming around you with full of love and praise for you, and a well done for things you have been doing. But you've got a mask on as well, which people want to see the real you. But if you look here as well, the new things are on the horizon. The pool, look at this, reflections in the pool, and this is how you're seeing spirit, like a reflection. And they're telling me that you do see spirit like this, and you do acknowledge them when you do see them. But there's a lady here as well around you. Is your mum still in this, on this earth plane? Because if she is, then you need to send thoughts out of healing and that for her. And she's actually come, well, they're saying she needs healing. So I've got to give you that. Another dog here as well. Yeah, you need to send thoughts out of her, because has she not been too well? Because they're saying she's sending healing out to her. So if you can see, it's right by the blue, which is healing. And this is what they're actually saying. So just send thoughts out, send healing out to your mum, and I'm going to leave that and say, bless you. You don't speak. Oh, right. So why are they giving me this? I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, and this may be a thing to try and make amends. I don't know, but they're just saying send thoughts out to your mum, as she's not too well. But that is all I'm being told to give you. I've got to give you what I'm being told, but there is love actually coming down from spirit from family members. Okay, yeah, I can accept that. That could be your stepmom. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. Well, send thoughts out to them both. That's the easiest way. And yeah, I'm going to leave their love with you. Sorry, it's short and sweet. It's because we finish at 8 o'clock. But if you come over to Double Trouble at Home, I can probably carry on with this, Zoe. Yeah, no problem, Zoe. And as Pia just said, maybe it is time to talk. But yeah, if you come over to that, I can finish it off more then. So yeah, but you're putting it in there. Hmm?
People joining because I'm answering questions.
All right.
Right, thank you to everybody for joining us on here this evening, and we're now going to switch over to our own site and we'll be live at about 10 past. Okay.
Answer the question.
So those of you who are trying to join our group, please remember you need to answer the joining questions and agree to abide by admin's rules. Any requests to join that haven't agreed to admin's rules, unfortunately, will be declined until such times as you do agree to it, and that's just to protect everybody. So if you've applied and it's been rejected, apply again, agree to the admin's rules and decisions, and you'll be welcomed into our group.
Yeah. All it is you're over 18 and you are not a scammer or anything. You've just got to agree with that. Tick the over 18 and you're not a scammer. You abide by our rules and you're straight in. No problem, no questions asked.
Yeah, so I need to see that you've agreed to the admin's decisions before I will approve your joining. So if you have been rejected, it's probably only for that reason that you haven't agreed to the admin's rules. Right. Thanks for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we are now have to say good night from FindMeAMedium, and hope to see you very soon, God willing. Next Friday, same place, same time.
No.
Is it not?
No, it's 9 o'clock.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock next Friday.
PM.
Yeah, PM. We don't do 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't ever see 9 o'clock in the morning. I can assure you that.
Yeah, so
no problem, Zoe. And it's just a case of now saying, until next time, God willing, look after yourselves
and each other,
and we'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody.